So, now that Drew McIntyre is the new WWE Undisputed Champion, he is going to need challengers. Now, before he even won it, Nick Aldis announced on SmackDown last week that there will be a series of singles matches to determine who's going to be the number one contender. But they're going to do it in some basically convoluted fucking way, right? There's going to be 4 singles matches, and then whoever wins these singles matches will go on to fucking Saturday night's main event and a fatal 4-way, and whoever wins the fatal 4-way will face Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble. Now, why they can't just have a fatal 4-way on this upcoming week's SmackDown, and then whoever they crown number one contender, and then they just build that feud all the way up to the Royal Rumble? I don't fucking know. But you know WWE, they're stupid as fuck, and they want to do shit the hard way every fucking time. But let's get into it. The first match, which I don't know if these are going in order or what, but we have Randall Keith versus The Miz. Obviously, Randall Keith is the rightful winner. The Miz, don't even know why he's in this bitch, just to, I guess, fill out a spot, right? But obviously, Randy Orton will be going over. Match number 2, we got Damian Priest versus Solo Sikoa. I think Damian needs to win just because he's coming off of that long-ass feud with Aleister Black, and they need to reestablish him as a main eventer in the main event scene, so I think he needs to win. Solo is in the mid-card doing shit with the MF, whoever the fucks, and the Wyatt Six, so he doesn't really need to be moving on. Next, we got Matt Cardona versus Trick Williams. This is a boneheaded decision by WWE. Why would you put the returning Matt Cardona up against the newest superstar on the block, Mr. Lemon Pepper Steppers himself, Trick Willie? Matt Cardona's losing, right? I mean, if you want to solidify Trick as putting him in that main event scene, you have Matt Cardona lose. But if you want to be like, oh, he lost on some BS, just like he got outsmarted by the veteran Matt Cardona, I wouldn't be mad at that either. But either way, it's a lose-lose situation. Neither one of these two should be losing a qualifying match, because you're trying to rebuild Matt Cardona, right? He's just making his comeback, right? And Trick Williams just got to the main roster. He don't need to be taking an L if you want to solidify him as a future main eventer. So that's stupid. And then number 4, Ilya Dragunov versus Sami Zayn. Obviously, they're going with the Sami Zayn wants to be world champion thing again. So they might have Ilya lose. But if it was me, I'd book Ilya to fucking win, bro. We need new stars, right? We need new stars in the main event scene. So I'd put Ilya in there to win over Sami Zayn. But as a theory that's been going around since like late last year, right? Maybe middle last year, they might have Sami Zayn win the Royal Rumble because the Saudis love Sami Zayn, right? And then that's just the whole booking just to please the foreign crowd and all that shit. But that's another thing for another video. Who can I see winning this? I say Randy, just because Randy was like, he told Cody that he was coming after the championship. Even though Matt Cardona told him the same thing, but there's more of a history of Randy and Drew McIntyre, right? So I'd take Randy, even though if they gave it to Trick Williams, and on Trick Williams' first like not even a month, but I guess first like month on the main roster, he already gets a WWE Undisputed Championship. Never mind, I'm tripping. I'm not gonna do that. I forgot. Fucking, it'll be heel versus heel, and they don't like doing that shit, right? Yeah. So the only, actually, never mind. Yeah, never mind. They got two options. Looking at this shit, they got two options, dog. They can either go with Randy Orton or Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn's never beat Drew McIntyre, right? Obviously, he ain't beating him. He's not beating him for fucking at the Royal Rumble. So I don't know, because I'm thinking of Royal Rumble, and then I'm thinking ahead to WrestleMania, right? So if they want to do the Sami Zayn shit, right, we're just speculating and spitballing and fantasy booking, Sami Zayn would win the Royal Rumble, right, and then go on to face Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. So yeah, I mean, if they want to, they could do it now, and then Sami could possibly get another shot in the Rumble. But it's either Sami or Randy that I'm going with. Neither anybody else in this thing, they're not winning it. I love it for fucking Ilya to win it too, just for like a new face to be in there with him. But it would not be a fire ass match. But it's either Randy or Sami that's going on to the Royal Rumble. But what are y'all thoughts about these possible number one contenders for Drew McIntyre? Put it in the comments. I'm out. Peace.